Hi, my name is Najah Husna and today I'm going to tell you about introduction for this project. A bus stop is a designated place where buses make their stop for passengers to alight and board. The building of a bus stop depends on its level of usage. Bus stop at a busy location might be installed with shelter, seating and even electronic passenger information. This kind of bus stop can usually be found in Siti. Bus stop is usually marked by a sign to ease the bus driver to clearly see it in making the stop. Sometimes when people book for a taxi, they prefer to sit and wait at the bus stop because bus stop is easily known for sure.
The broad objective was to study about the safety and health hazard, while the specific objective of the study were: first, to identify health hazard and risk at bus stop facility. Second, to conduct risk assessment cause of poor safety practices. Third, to propose method for improving public facility safety.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Shazanu Batrisha Binti Muhammad Razif. So today I will be discussing about the method. The method that we use is workplace inspections. Due to pandemic COVID-19 situations, we have to limit our movement outside. Hence, one of our group members was sent to selected bus stop for inspection and observations. She will make some check up all the elements at the bus stop and list all the targeted hazards. All of the hazards will be stated in this report and will be discussed to find the best way to solve it. For instance, wild grass and even pavement, bus stop roof, deserted place and sharp object. Next method is interview. We will interview just several of people live at that area, but because of this pandemic COVID-19, so there were not much people can be our volunteer. There are many types of people stops there, such as workers, taxi and bus driver. So we asked them several of questions to get know a little bit deeper about the condition of this bus stop. The cleaner that's supposed to make sure the hygiene of that bus stop is also be interviewed. Next method is job safety analysis. While one of our group member had to go and observe and interview with the people at the bus stop, the other members will analyze the photo that were taken and identify the further hazard at the workplace. We divided ourselves into two groups with two members each and we analyzed a set of photo. We did make sure that no details were missed, as the saying to hit is better than one, and make sure that the task can be complete as his. After finding the hazard from the photos taken, we write down those hazards and we switch the set of photos with other group and start analyzing again just to make sure no details were missed. Other than that, the way that our group conduct the risk assessment are by following the hierarchy process, which can be observed in this diagram, which is classification of activities, hazard identification, risk determinations, risk action control plan, and implement. In order to identify whether the points or elements that we gain from conducting the safety and health hazard identification are considered as hazard, the process as shown in the diagram above must be conducted. The first action that needed to be taken are firstly, classify work activities. This process is conducted in order to identify whether does that particular act is a part of working procedure or not. For example, did a perforated roof will be able to protect the user from sunlight UV ray? If not, that particular act need to be jotted down and be considered to be a possible hazard. Next, we need to identify whether does that particular point or element is a possible hazard or not. Identifying hazard can be said as one of the main process that need to be done, because if this process need to be neglected, many people's lives and safety will be risked due to not knowing about the incoming danger. Following that, we need to conduct a risk assessment towards the hazard that we had identified. Later on, risk action control plan for the hazard will be conducted. This process is quite crucial because the risk action control plan will help us to reduce the damage caused by the hazard if it ever happens. Lastly, implementations. After conducting all the previous steps, the only things left to be done is implementing. Implementing is the system that were created to make sure that the hazard can be avoided, or if the hazard indeed occurs, the damage can be minimized.
Result and discussion. According to Marian Keeley 2013, workplace that has the potential to cause injury in any aspect or adverse health for people and damage to the plant or equipment is situation called workplace hazard. Hazards come from a broad variety of sources and present at every workplace. Identifying and get rid of them is a must in order to maintain a safe workplace. Table 1. These are examples of hazards and their effects refers to bus stop in Klang Sentral. Number 1. Rubbish. One of the outcomes from having rubbish scattered around is air pollution. The air around the bus stop will be smelly and cause an inconvenience to the bus stop user. Other than that, the view of the bus stop will be ugly due to the dissolved rubbish. This will show how filthy the place and how bad the management is, seems to be in the eye of visitors. Second hazard is wild grass. Wild grass is dangerous because people cannot see what's hiding inside. It could be lizards or worse, snake. Especially at night, people's sight are limited. They might step on the venomous animal which lead the animal to attack back. Third, uneven pavement. Pavement failure might be caused from water intrusion, stress from load, expansion and contraction from seasonal temperature changes, and sun exposure. Such failure will result pedestrians slip and fall on the ground. Next, bus stop roof. A perforated roof will not be able to protect the user from sunlight UV ray. User will also exposed to either heavy rain or drizzle. This will cause health effect to people who are prone to rainwater. Fifth is sharp object. Sharp object from the falling roof is second most dangerous hazard in the area. This is because if people, especially kids, trip on the sharp object, it can cause permanent disability or death. Not to forget, it can also be used as a weapon for bad people to hurt the public. The last one is deserted place. A deserted bus stop is very dangerous. It can lead to many crimes such as rape, kill, rob, and many more. People, especially women, will feel vulnerable in this place. This table shows prioritized hazard based on their risk rating, reasons included. As for safety hazard, our group chose deserted place for this project. This is because many crime can cause from this situation. Not only it occurs property but also life. For health hazard type, we choose sharp object because the simplest injuries from sharp object might be scratch with little blood. Permanent disabilities such as blind can be result of sharp object poke in the eyes. How most critical safety and health risks impact the organization. First, management of the bus stop will count as irresponsible by the public. The ticket sales at nearby terminal will go down due to people boycotting the management. Other than that, the place might be shut down by authorities to ease crime investigation.
I will present about the recommendation for bus stop. Firstly, split long path into smaller pieces, link the road to transit hub for easily transportation. Second, remove approximately 25% of bus stop in areas where stops are in every block. Third, discuss signal priority lane queues and separate bus lane in strategic areas with the local authority. Lastly, clean and haul bus well by more quiet, smooth ride and fuel efficient higher and version.
As you can see, this is our group poster of safety advisory towards Klang Central Bus Terminal. We should always concern about our safety and health whenever you are. First, classify and recognize the hazard associated at the bus stop. Second, hazard cause danger to people from constructive error. Third, avoid unsafe act to prevent an accident. 4. Find the risk caused by hazard and implication. 5. Take action in suitable method to control measure the risk assessment. The last one, low level of risk and the lower method are being used.